Hey, whoever came in. Hey, it's Marie. What's up, sister? Let me click on this live so I can see on my computer, honey, because I ain't got time. Ooh, y'all coming in, baby. Y'all coming in. Hey, everybody. What a nice surprise. I know, right, Angela? Crazy, ain't it? I'm going to try to multitask with this one. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Right. Hey. Let's see, who all we got in here? Let me go back to the top. S. Marie, Alicia, Creative Culture, Kathy, Miss Has Limits, Judy, Miss Moore. I don't know. I can't pronounce the first name. Vicky, Crystal, Brenda, Angela, Maria, Creative Living, Natasha, Tiara, Evelyn, Philanda, Sandra, Crafts by Cheryl, Deandra. Hey, hey, hey. Come on in the house. Who else on here? Monique, Tabitha. Hey, hey, LB, how are you doing, sweetie? So good to see you. I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good. I need to fix this camera, though. Hang on, y'all. I think if I back it up some. Alright, that'll work. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Bring it up some. Miss you on my first live, but I know you were busy. Yeah, I know, Alicia. I need to go back and watch your live. Hey, everyone, please like the video as you're coming in. Thank you, S. Marie. Yeah, Alicia, I gotta go back and watch your live, sister. Good evening, good evening. I'm not gonna have y'all on here long today. Let's see how many people I got in here. I'm gonna wait for some more people to come in. I hope y'all having a great Sunday. I had a Holy Ghost time today. As y'all can see, I'm finishing up stuff that I didn't finish. I'm determined. And let me raise this camera up, son. I don't know. My camera's not working today. It's not showing up in my favor today, I guess. I don't know what the case may be. Let's try it now. All right, I feel better. What you making good today? Honey, I'm finishing up stuff. Okay, so with these little trays, I decided to keep them open. So I just put them in some cello bags. And I'm going to keep them open. These are the little kits that I put together with the crayons, the stickers, the hot cocoa, the disposable cocoa cup, the candy canes, and the throw blanket at the top. Well, in the back. My little fun packs that I'm using with these little cookie containers. Max is good, Alicia. Cute. I like them. Thank you. I showed them on a video prior to, but I ain't had a chance to. Y'all, we had my nephew's 2 kids had a birthday party yesterday. 2 kids. And then they had my other nephew had a birthday party today. So right after church, we were supposed to stop at Black Fridays, but we didn't even have time because church was a little overtaken. So we didn't get out as early as we thought we was gonna get out, and then we had to stop and get some food because we don't listen. You know, sometimes when you go to people's house, you don't eat with everybody else. You just get you something. So we stopped and got some something to eat, and then finally made it over there today. So we just been running this whole weekend. So I haven't really had time to hardly do nothing. And I said, today, before I lay down, I'm going to finish some stuff that I started. Okay? That's my encouragement to you. If you have something sitting around and you have it put together, or it needs to be finished, put together, and you got a certain amount of projects or something, go ahead and finish. Today, let today be your finishing day before you go to bed. Okay? I seen them. I like them open. Yeah, I decided to keep them open. And then this is what they look like open. And I didn't even do the ribbon like I did the first time. Y'all, I've been switching up so many things, honey. Because when you go back and look at it, you like, this gonna take me forever. So let me let me go ahead and try to keep it simple. So when I close them up, I just put the little ribbon on them like that, and that's how they end up being. So, but they still come with the lid. The lid is still in there. So like if they want to, have it as like a little storage thing for the kids once they, oh, thank you, and whatever, they would take it to their friend's house or whatever. It's like a little traveling pack, honey, little fun traveling pack that you can get for the kids. I'm getting up right now. Thank you. Yes, if I'm your pusher today. Before you go to bed, because it's still a little early for some people. Before you lay down, finish something that you started and get it out the way. These things been sitting over here looking at me, talking about, can you please put us in a cellophane bag and get us on down the steps? So that's exactly what I'm doing. I have I'm doing this one, and I got 3 more to go, and we'll be done with this concept. I did 10 of them, I think, or 12. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 10 of them. I told y'all I'm gonna keep everything in like a 10 concept. If I need to put some more together, some other little smile gifts, I use the rest of the stickers and the color books for something else, or a smaller concept, or whatever the case may be. But for right now, I'm going to try to keep everything in a 10 quantity, if I can, 10 or less. I don't want to go overboard and make like 50,000 of these things. No. We'll try them out at the first event. If they sell out, then we know we need to make some more, okay? Because these are all my red containers, and then I have some green ones with the little Christmas truck on them, that I can use for some more if I have to put some more together. And y'all know I got plenty of blankets. Let's see. I have my gift basket business, Alvarez Baskets of Love. I can't wait to start my YouTube channel. I live in North Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, Alvarez, you already got a YouTube channel because you watching me on it. You just need to start making some videos. Is that what you mean? Yes, I like to open. Good call. Hey, okay. I seen them. I like them open. Yeah. Yeah, the openness is where it's at this point in my life. Hey everyone, y'all had a stomping good time. Listen, so all I can tell you, when life gives me a break, I will hopefully be just as great as you all that I follow. So pray for me. Not in a good place right now. Peggy, you got this. You got to fight through it, because he didn't bring you this far to leave you. Fight through it, sister. I'm getting up right now. Oh, I just read that one. You are truly doing an amazing job. I live each and every one of your concepts. I made a killing on your candle concepts in the tray with Merry Christmas on the tall white candles. Listen, Gary, you better work it. Those are great. Sending prayers, Peggy. Famous LBE, how you doing? It's me, Pamela Lee. Just dropping by to say hello. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Constance. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Jess. Bless LBE. What kind of glue dots do you use from Amazon? It's a 3,000 count. As a matter of fact. It's called U pens. U as in umbrella, P as in Paul, I as in igloo, N as in Nancy, S as in Sam. 3,000 piece point dot balloon glue, removable adhesive point tape. You get 30 rolls in the pack. This is the mega one that I always get, and then I run through them periodically throughout the year, and then I'll order me another one. I just go back in my cart, I mean not my cart, but my orders, and just hit reorder. I've been using the same exact brand, same exact style for years, and they work wonders for me, so that's what I use. All right. Hey, pretty girl. Okay, thank you so much for the encouragement. Can you do some mug concepts? I will be doing mug concepts, but I am not there yet. I'm a little behind on everything, y'all. Like, seriously behind. But I'm gonna get there. I promise I'm gonna get there. Y'all just hang tight. Taking a rest, and we'll begin tomorrow. I'm on vacation this week. Well, I don't work during your vacation now. I'm talking about for the folks that sitting in their house watching TV, knowing good and well they got a couple concepts they need to finish. Okay. That's me. Well, I wasn't watching TV, but I still had a few concepts that need to be done so I can get out of my way. Okay. Hey everyone, hope you're having a blessed day. Hey Baskets, Scraps, and Decor. Hey LBE, everyone, hope everyone's having a great evening. Hello everyone, hello everyone. Hey LBE, Baskets Makers. I'm going live tomorrow. I'm sick of looking at this new haul, only showing what's in stores. Hope y'all watch. Girl, we got you, Tasha. Happy Sunday, everyone. I just hope you ain't going live in the morning because I got dentist appointment. So far I'm at 104 subscribers. Thank you all for helping me. All right, girl, get it on up there. What do you do during slow periods? Do you hit the streets more, or do you do more festivals? So right now I'm prepping for festivals. That's what this video is about. I just want to run through y'all comments real quick before I get started on that. But I am prepping for festivals. I did sign up for a brand new farmers market, and I know farmers markets is really not in our territory, but y'all know LBE does a lot of DIY stuff too, like my ornaments and stuff like that. And then I have some ornaments that I just recently got from that store called Black Fridays. So we're going to get into that, and I'll talk about all that here in just a second. Hello everyone on the chat. Hey Donna, our place, your place. Good evening LBE. Catherine, hey LBE, I'm glad I caught you live. Love your work, thank you so much. Alicia Gordon, I got those dots from Amazon, works wonders. I love my dots. Love, 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 love. Thank you, S. Marie. She said, that's all I got. You got enough? That is enough, honey. They should find them with that. Alpharetta, North Carolina, Carolina, the hometown. Y'all better come on through, Carolina. Hello, ladies. Hey, Donna. Hey, Kiana. Love the concept, LBE. You keep me inspired. Thank you, Diva, for deals. Gwen, thank you, awesome lady. No, thank you for coming through my live. Hey, be everyone. Olympia, Melanie's in the house. Kitty loves coupons. Good afternoon, everyone. Shakina Cook said 107 watching on the 59 likes. What? Come on, y'all. Please like the video as you coming in. Thanks, S. Marie. Do you be on your feet the entire time you do your best, girl? Both needs and minds will be hurt, and you stay on the go. Yeah. So I have a stool. And I sit on it every now and then. It's just a simple stool I found at the Goodwill years ago. So when I get a little exhausted, I have a standing mat too. I hadn't pulled it out. It goes away every time I leave before I go down to go to bed. I put it away because I don't like just leaving it sitting out. But I have a mat that I stand on as well when I'm up here making baskets. I actually have two mats, but my other one's downstairs because I used it last one of them holidays, and I never brought it back up here. But I have, of course, a standing mat that helps me out with support. But yeah, when I'm making baskets, it is very hard. Like when I'm sitting down, it's like you moving, but you moving in slow motion. When I'm standing up, I'm just up like this, like I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm rocking and rolling. So it's easier standing for me. Does it hurt? Heck yeah, it hurts. Sometimes my back be killing me. But, you know, that's what the mat is for, to help give me some support. And plus, I try to wear supported shoes as well. I know a lot of people like working they slippers, and baby, listen, I gotta have on my supported shoes. Okay, I don't wear no Nikes. Nikes don't support me like they should. With all that money you spend, and you would think that they would be like the best support in the world, but they're not. Um, my husband bought me some Brooks. I don't know if y'all familiar with Brooks shoes, but they feel like you're walking on clouds. So most time I have those on, or I'll have on another pair. I can't remember the brand, but it's for walking and back support. That's what I work in, and that's what I vend it. Like when I'm out vending, them shoes are on my feet. Y'all got me messed up. Think I'm about to try to look cute with some flats and what else? Some sandals and all that. Yeah, the devil is lie. If I'm gonna be out there standing for hours and hours trying to sell this stuff, I will not be out there in uncomfortable shoes. Okay, I need all the back support I can get. Let's see where I stop at, cause y'all are talking. I done went and got a 9 to 5, so worried I won't have the time to put in my baskets, trying to navigate my way through and keep the bills paid. So did you have creative culture? Did you have a 9 to 5 at first? Hello, LBE and friends. Hey, love your videos. Love from Detroit. Hey, Detroit announced. What's up, Essential Peace? Family said, I like you, Miss LBE. I work better standing up. I do have a student to sit down, and that I very seldom do because it hurts to get up. It's better to stand. Yeah, I like working standing. And plus, when I get them big baskets, sometimes I have to either bring them down to the level of the stool, or I have to take them all the way to the floor. Especially around Easter time, baby, them baskets hit the floor, and I'm closing them up and bowing them up from like this. Yeah, y'all be seeing me up here struggling sometimes. Silly question: do you feel like you design better standing or sitting? Standing. I have a stool, not a student. Okay, I got you, Pamela. I receive applications for vending events. The fee is $150 for me, and the other is $300. No, ma'am. What are the fees in your area? Is that normal? Major festivals? I mean, there's some festivals I signed up. Well, I didn't sign up for one, but I was interested in one, and baby, let me tell you something. I clicked on that application, and that thing said $850 for an 8x10 spot. 10x10 was no $850 for 10x10. 10x20 was $1,200. The devil is a lie. You can't guarantee me I'm finna make all that money back. And then why would I want to give you $850? Even if I made it back, I still had to dish out $850. What? No. So when it comes to the vendors, listen, I don't go past. Let me just go ahead and get into this, because that's on my list too. Okay. Let's see what I missed before I go into it. God, I done missed a whole lot. I'm late. What's up with the fam? Oh, no, we ain't started yet. I love how you design and stay organized. I always end up sitting in the floor surrounded by chaos. I cannot design sitting on the floor. Ooh, Lord, my legs be done locked up on me. I tried Nike Shocks. They are good and supportive. Nope, Nike suck for me, honey. They may work for you, and by all means, hey, make it do what it do. Nikes are no go for me. After I stand for 2 or 3, 4, 5 hours, my feet are killing me. We all love your work. You're an amazing mentor. Thank you. Amazing friend in my head. You keep me laughing. Hey everyone, I need some inspiration for Christmas baskets, y'all. I've never done them before, but customers are asking for them. Listen, you just need to. You're gonna have to create. Use a lot of our old videos. I have several videos from last year. I see a lot of y'all are watching the ones from last year. And I'm coming with fresh and new ones this year. But you're going to have to just get some inspiration. It's a lot of us basket designers on here that have already experienced Christmas before. Check them out. Do a little research. Study them. And then a lot of the gifts don't have to be specifically designed exactly for Christmas. You can do just a regular basket and just add a pop of greenery or a pop of red or a pop of something in there, and it still It still go. I've been working and organizing my inventory so I can see what I have to work with for Christmas. Yes, honey, I had to do that too. I tried rebuying the same stuff that I know I'm tired rebuying. I'm tired. Is you say I'm tired of rebuying the same stuff that I already have? I have some Clark shoes feel very good. I have to get a proper height work table because my first one was using 6 feet table and that was aching my back. Okay, so if you use a 6-foot table, y'all know those bed risers, the 4-pack bed risers? They look like little black cones with a square in the middle of them. I don't know if y'all ain't never tried this or not, but like when I was vending for Father's Day, I decided to try them out. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but like 2 of my tables was a little taller than the other tables. That's because they were sitting on them bed risers. And let me tell you something, that is a game changer. Okay? Game changer. So if you're in Walmart and you don't mind spending $7 and some change to get you 4-pack of them bed risers, try them out. If you don't like them, pack it back up and take it on back and return them. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that was a game changer for me, baby. It lifted my tables up higher. Now I can't work up here with a 6-foot; it just won't fit. It's gonna be in the way. But I do have. I did just add an extended shelf over there because I bought some more of the black shelves, and I had like 2 shelves left over in the amount that I bought. So it allowed me to add more to this one to make this a little bit wider. But other than that, yeah, them bed risers, they the truth. They the truth. My husband was like, "You gonna try us again? We're gonna try it out." And I tell y'all, it made the setup look so much better. So because I had 4 tables out there, I had the 2 in the middle up on the risers, and then I had the 2 on the side on their regular legs. So it kind of gave me like a display. Man, let me tell y'all something. Game changer. Okay. So, Marie, if you want to try those, honey, try those and let it lift the table up some if you still want to work with that 6-foot table. I guarantee you, that's the reason why I use these shelves. And these are like your regular utility shelves, the ones I showed y'all in my Easter inventory video. The same shelves. I just took 2 of them. I took 1 shelf, broke it down into 2 shelves instead of like 4. Broke it down to 2 shelves, and then I just attached them together, and that's what I work on, which is the reason why it comes right here. If I had anything that was down here and I had to make, listen, the devil is a lie. I can't do. Good evening. My mom loves your videos. Oh, tell her I said thank you. My church asked me to make gift baskets for the kids in the summer youth program. My heart and soul says yes. Listen, Sandra, when you start working with the church, they gonna snatch and grab you, sister. Get ready. I'm claiming it for you, okay? Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Glad I called one of your lives. Wait, what happened? Ooh, y'all typing like crazy in this live, honey. Yeah, Brooks is what I got, Kiana. Now I've been doing side hustles for 2 years. Been doing baskets for 4 months. Oh, okay. Well, creative coaching, I mean, if you felt like the 9 to 5 was what you needed to do, then by all means. But let me tell you something about me. I was determined. And I was focused and I was driven. And I'm not saying you're not. But I knew that there was another purpose that God had for me. And when I was working my last job, I told him, I'm ready, but whenever you are, I'll jump. I waited and I waited, and I'm talking about y'all, when y'all say y'all tired and y'all, don't want to feel like working on nothing when you get off from work, I'm going to tell you what I did. And I don't have children, but I still have life, okay? I went to work, got there at 6 a.m. every morning, okay? Got off at pretty much, the time was iffy because it depended on if I was stuck on the phone. I work for a trucking company, so I was customer service. So depending on if I was stuck on the phone dealing with a crazy driver or a crazy delivery place or a crazy pickup place, whatever the case may be. So every days I leave at like 6, okay? Get home, fix dinner. It's after 6. Fix dinner, cook dinner, eat dinner with my husband, have that small little me time. And guess where I was? Back in the shop. I would work in the shop to about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I would lay down for about 4 hours or 3 hours or whatever it was. I would lay down. I would get right back up, go to work, do the same thing. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I did it is because I knew where I wanted to be. And it was not sitting behind that desk typing on that computer. Now, did I have a problem with it? Absolutely not. I loved my job. I loved my job. Now, I did make sure I let the Lord know I was grateful. Because, hey, what I tell you, when you jump, it ain't an easy path. Okay? It's not an easy path. But I'm going to tell you one thing I can tell you. And this is off the subject of the video. He has supplied all my needs. Every last one of them. Was I stressed? Heck yeah. When you take yourself going from, now mind you, I'm not booming to the point where I have orders like every single day. I do not have that, y'all. Now, I do have orders lined up for the week that can sustain, my financial situations, along with all the other avenues that I do, which is help my friend with her catering business, run this YouTube channel, all the above. I do have my side pieces, okay? But in the midst of it all, there were times where I was like, baby, I don't know. Because these bills is here and I just don't know. But he has supplied all my needs. Every last one of them. Even when I didn't know where it was coming from, he had it already taken care of. Okay? I'm not a deep spiritual person, but I'm a deep person when it comes to knowing who I serve and everything that he has done for me, okay? I'm standing as a living testimony that I don't have to worry about nothing. Even when it seems like it's rough, I don't worry about nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay? If you feel in your heart that you need to get that 9 to 5, by all means, get it. Do what you got to do. But if your heart is in what you're doing, and if that's where you want to be, you need to get back to it. So that means you need to work that 9 to 5, however many years, long time, whatever. But keep your communication with him so he can tell you, okay, this is when you need to leave. I'm telling y'all, he spoke to me and said, June, whatever day it was right before Memorial Day or right after Memorial Day, or it was Memorial Day weekend or whatever it was. Okay, whatever month that is, May, June, I can't even remember. All I know is he told me June 30th or whatever day it was. I can't remember, but it was near Memorial Day. Okay, because I knew if I left then, I'd be around the holidays, all the whoop-de-whoop. That's when I left. Okay, he kept giving me the date. 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 And he said, that is your time. I even went to my husband and said, he's telling me this date. My husband was terrified. He wasn't there mentally. Y'all think he supports you. It wasn't always like that. Okay? It was not by no means like that. We had several arguments. And it's life. I'm being truthful for y'all. I'm being 100%. Several arguments, several back and forth. I don't know why you quit your job, because I'm making $20-something an hour, so I don't know why you quit your job, blah 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 blah. And I said, because I serve a God who said he's gonna supply all my needs, and he said if I walk in the purpose that he gave me, then that's what we gonna make it do. So I'm telling you, in your heart, we're human, because I stressed. It was days I cried like, Lord, I know you didn't leave me this far to, bring me this far to leave me. But at the same time, I'm worried because, I done went from, and I had money saved up, but who wants to keep pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling? But every single time something was due, y'all, I would get 2 or 3 orders And y'all, I say y'all 2 or 3 orders. My orders were not miniature budgets, okay? The Lord, I was able to be blessed with realtors and stuff that were willing to pay above and beyond for their gifts, okay? So when I was able to fulfill those orders, y'all know we do all this clearance shopping, so it wasn't like I put $50 million in the basket. So, you know, it kind of worked in my favor. But at the end of the day, when I was stressing and trying to figure out how I was going to pay my light bill or this bill or that bill or whatever the case may be, he always sent me something. Whether it be several basket orders, whether it be my friend saying, hey, I need you to work this wedding, whether it be, you know, and there's nothing wrong with side hustles. We all need multiple streams of income any day. I don't care what nobody say. You working one job and one job only. Woo, baby, I know you stressed to the max. Because I always had a side gig at any time. But it was like when I stepped away from that main source of the place where I was ready to move from, and I stepped into my purpose, which I feel as though in my heart, and I pray each and every day that he leads me and guides me through all of this. When I stepped into this purpose, my whole perspective, my faith just got bigger and stronger. Because again, he has never left me. This is like 3 years, almost 3 years, I think, of being gone from my job. I'm not balling out of control. I'm not. But at the end of the day, listen, that's all I'm going to say, okay? The miss I spent on both has been $100. I shared that with my sister. 800 is another. MBE dropping gems, bed browsers. I never thought of that. Yes, S. Marie, try it out, sis. I'm telling you, I tried them out. It just came to me when I was in Walmart. I was like, let me try it out and see how they work. My husband like, girl, you crazy. Them things gonna work. 100 them tables set up on that thing so nice and neat, and made the whole doggone display. And he ain't gotta tell me nothing but a word. I know you are busy. When can you do towel cake? I don't do towel cakes. Go watch Claudia. What's Claudia's channel, y'all? She'll show you how to do the towel cakes. I don't do the towel cakes, baby. There's certain things LB do and certain things I don't do. I don't have a clientele for towel cakes. Next time I'm going to be starting a new job, working 10-hour shifts, 3 days a week, 4 on. And so I will be using the 3 days to craft, and then I'll be getting off about 6:30. Not bad. No, it's not. Not bad at all. You got to work it with whatever situation you got, but it just depends on how bad you want it. Okay? Alright, y'all. So I know I missed some comments. But I'm going to go ahead and get to this video because I don't want it to be extremely long. I've been already talking. Y'all done took me into my spiritual side. And I don't really share that often because I don't want that to offend people. But I'm going to tell you right now, I walk by faith each and every day. Every single day. Every single day. Okay? Every single day. And y'all wonder why I got a smile on my face. Because I'm grateful because, again, he has never left me. And I never thought that I personally, like, I dreamed this when I was a kid running my own business. Now, it wasn't baskets. It was a whole clothing line because I got tired of my mama putting me in old people clothes as a plus size kid. Okay, so I told myself when I got older, I was going to run my own clothing business. And as I got older, I started, looking into like designer shoes. Y'all got a closet over here. Now, mind you, this is a bedroom up here that I work in. For those of y'all new to my channel, my personal closet and stuff is over here on this side. So everybody's like, well, can we get a tour of your space? I got a personal side up here and I got a business side. I got to work with what I got. Okay, I got a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. I work with what I got. But my personal closet over here, I got heels galore. I'm talking about 6-inch heels. LB used to wear the mess out of these shoes. Okay. But as I got into the basket business, and automatically standing on my feet majority of my time, working nonstop. You know, some days by the time Sunday hit or whenever the day hit, I want to put on them shoes. My body was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So I've gotten rid of quite a bit, but at the same time, I still have a few boots and stuff in there that I kept because I'll wear them occasionally. But them other shoes, I'm talking about heels, was like, listen, I didn't play. Okay. But that was my business sense back in the day, is what I thought I was going to run my business as. Well, God was like, no, ma'am, you're going to create gifts for a living. Okay. So he turned that thing around for me. Please pray for me. I'm going through it. Thank you, LBE, for the live. Princess of Penny Pension, baby, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing that he ain't... Hey, listen. If you still here breathing, he gonna take you through it. Point blank period. Just hold on. Faith without works is dead. I'm trying to tell you. And I had the faith that I was going to become a business owner. And I told myself, I've got to put in the work. So if that means getting 2 or 3 hours of sleep, going in the office, drinking about 2 or 3 cups of coffee, or whatever the case may be, you know, I made it do what it do. Now, I'm a protein shake drinker, okay? So what I would do is I take them with the liquid ones, and the liquid ones, the little caramel, whatever the flavor it is, I would mix that in with my coffee, and that's how I would at least get my caffeine, and on top of that, keep my protein coming in. You gotta make it do what it do to survive. Watching my girl again as my grandbaby would say. Okay, y'all. So, vendor. So, let's go over this. So, I was asked to do. When I asked, I was invited to be a part of a farmer's market. Okay, that's me with the what? With the double cups of coffee. So I was invited to do a farmer's market. Okay, y'all know farmer's markets is really not catered to gift baskets per se. But you still can create some type of gift. So for those of y'all who've been rocking with me know that I have an extended portion of my company where I actually create some things. So like the potpourri bags, the scented pine cones, wreaths. I haven't created a wreath in like a year. And reason being is because I still have a few wreaths that I need to knock up out of here before I start making like 50 more wreaths. So with that said, I have some inventory that needs to be moved out. Okay, for y'all who saw my Christmas videos last year, you saw the wreaths that I created with the garland. I just used the Dollar Tree wreath frames, and I wrapped and zip tied and wrapped and zip tied and wrapped and zip tied garland around it to make some nice greenery wreaths. So I still have quite a bit of those left over. So that's the type of stuff that I'm going to take to this farmer's market. And I'm going to tell you several reasons why I'm doing this farmer's market. One, it's literally, this way. I set up this way for the holidays when I'm on the streets. The farmer's market is down this road down here. I was like, wait a minute, that's in walking distance. Yeah, I'll sign up for that. 2, the man was like, since it's like kind of fresh, we giving it a shot or whatever. And I was like, well, I give it a shot with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'd rather rock with somebody sometimes from the beginning till they grow. That's how I did the one, another one that I do year after year. I started when they started, and we just been growing together. Okay. But anyway, it's free. They was like, we're going to do it the first Saturday out of every month, starting with August. So I'll be doing it on the 3rd of August, which is like literally in a couple weeks. And it's free. So I'm going to take the potpourris. I'm going to take the wreaths. I still have some of those brown dot ladders from years ago that I put like some wreaths around. I sold some last year, but I still have like maybe 4 left. I'm going to take those. The little cutting board gift sets I just did on the video, I'm going to take those. I'm still taking gifts. But it's not going to be like a whole bunch of like huge gift baskets and all that. This is not the type of atmosphere, okay? You got to know your atmosphere, you know, if you want to try some stuff out. So for those y'all who make soaps, cups, tumbler cups, you design t-shirts, all that good stuff. If you got something like this, was like free or little to nothing to sign up, by all means, take advantage of that. Just because you make gift baskets, you can still take a few gift baskets along the way. You're a gift shop. Well, at least it's what I claim to be myself. I'm a gift shop. When you go in a gift shop, what do you see? You see baskets, you see t-shirts, you see sweatshirts, you see cups, you see, it's a gift shop. Okay, that's what I consider myself being, because it keeps me very versatile within my community, and people can come in and get small gifts, big gifts, medium gifts, large gifts, you know, all the above. Okay, so the mix and bowl gift sets that I just did, I changed them up a little bit, and I wish I had one up here to show y'all what it looked like, but they already bowled and tagged and downstairs. But those will be going with me as well, because those are not catered to, like, they're like an everyday type thing, but they're small gifts. What else? I have some fall stuff left over, like some little wax burners with the little wax melts that I put out last year that sold. I think I got like 4 or 5 of them left. Those gonna go out there. Listen, I'm trying to rotate inventory. Okay, if it's some stuff left over, some stuff that need to be rotated, I'm trying to make that happen. So that stuff will be going out there. Of course, I'll be taking my ornaments. It's never too early. We get ready to go into fall, so if you want to dish out some ornaments, people start thinking about what decorations they want for their trees early too. So I'm gonna take ornaments as well. That's the type of stuff that I say take for like farmers markets. If you sign up for something like that, don't go taking Bath and Body Works. I mean, you can, but I'm just being honest. The atmosphere of a farmers market is not catered to Bath and Body Works. So that definitely won't be at this particular holiday. I mean, this particular event. Do you have a space to build an extra room on your house? That might be a good way to have some separate business space. Yeah, first off, we don't own this house. That's in the works as we speak. But until then, I'm gonna have to work with what I got. So what I do is I utilize my mom house to hold inventory, not created inventory, but inventory for like Valentine's Day. So she has all my teddy bears, and I mean like all my teddy bears, boxes, bags of teddy bears. She got it all. And then, well, I take it back. I got one bag over here of stuffed animals, but she also has all of my summer toys, what was left over from Easter, which is not a lot. But she has all of that over there as well. And those are the only two things she has in groups. And then she has a few leftover baskets that I'm gonna put out for like Christmas and stuff. She has a few over there, but it's maybe like 5 or 6 baskets. But other than that, she just got the summer stuff and the Valentine's Day stuff. And then she has, what else does she have? She got one more thing. Oh, a stack of Christmas bags that I got after Christmas, that I'm going to put out, you know, as like gift bags. If people just need to come by and grab a gift bag during the vendor event or whatever, or down the street, they just need a gift bag, they can purchase a gift bag from me. So I've been teaching myself to grab all gift bags after the holidays, because usually I don't touch them gift bags. Let's see. I would like to see what you do in plus size fashion. Have you tried brands like Lane Bryant? Yeah, I'm not finna cater to plus. I personally, y'all just see t-shirts and leggings majority of the time up here because that's what I work in. I don't have time to be styling and profiling up here. No, I don't. So I usually work in just a t-shirt and some leggings. But my clothes wise, yeah, we got a whole nother atmosphere going with that. And Lane Bryant is one of my all-time favorite stores. Shop there faithfully. Let's see. This is my first year in basket business. Every holiday got better and better. I watched God allow my business to grow, and it will get better and better. As long as you stay committed to it, it's gonna get better and better. Hey, basket makers, happy Sunday, y'all. Hey, Stephanie. Do you have a space to build? Oh, I already read that one. Hey, everybody's coming in. Farmers market is a good networking atmosphere. I've done a few and have gained a lot of clients. Yes. So that's another reason why I'm doing it as well, because I'm trying to gain clientele in my own community. Like I said, I do set up down the road, but a lot of people down there don't really know what I do. So they just like pass on by. So if I feel like if I set up for the next couple months, just the first Saturday next couple months, if I set up down there at that farmer's market, most people are going to gravitate to a farmer's market because they come in for, like, all that it has to offer. So even if they don't purchase anything, they can still know who I am. So therefore, I'll be able to introduce myself to my community, introduce myself to my neighborhood, let them know, hey, I'm literally right around the corner. Anytime you need a gift, contact me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go shopping because we don't have nothing around here but gas stations. So, I mean, you got a Family Dollar a little ways up and then a Dollar General back the other way. But as far as like Walmarts and all that, no, you got to get on the highway and go to Walmart. So, with that said, I want them to know that they have a gift designer in their own community, and all they have to do is reach out to me. So that's another reason why I'm doing it. It's like a win-win situation to me personally. Even if I don't sell a single thing, they know who I am, okay? And they say, hey, I might not want anything you have now, but I'm definitely going to keep you in mind when Christmas comes around. Listen, I'm trying to work this, okay? I went to farmer's market last year and I didn't bring the right items. Now I know exactly what to bring, smaller gifts and stuff that you can grab and go. Yes. Bring a few of the coffee bean potpourris. Angela, all of the potpourris are going, okay? I use my thermal printer. I have already, because I do, now this is for my church. I print off the stickers to put on the bags, the welcome bags. I needed some extra ones. I ran out. But anywho, I have already printed off my warning labels for the potpourri. So I'm going to go in and cut all these out. As I'm laying in bed trying to figure out if I'm gonna fall asleep or not. I already printed those off, and they're gonna go in every last bag of the potpourri, so people know, please do not consume. This may be hazardous to the consumption in your body. Blah 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 blah. I put all that on there. Good to go. I like to put the warning labels on there because you just want to cover all avenues. Okay, if you do the potpourri and stuff, make sure you cover yourself. Just like Katrina, Crafting with Katrina makes her candles, and she puts that warning label on the bottom of them. If your candle, I don't care if it's a store-bought candle, if your candle does not have that warning label on it, listen, that's all I'm going to tell you. Okay, we give you the legal side, okay? But you need that warning label. So when you're going to take your price tag off, please don't take the whole tag off. Please, I'm begging you from a business owner to a business owner. Just remove the part that has the price tag. So when I go in there to take mine off, I just use this little, razor blade, and I just line up around the price tag, and then I take that little tip of this to lift it up, and that pulls that little piece off that had the price on it. But the rest of the label is still on there. That gives you all the warnings and all that good stuff. Keep that on your candles, okay? So again, I print off my warning labels. I use Canva to create these. I told y'all Canva is a game changer, okay? But I also printed off my QR code because I told you guys my business card is digital with the app Popl, P-O-P-L. If you're using, it's a whole nother app out there that you can go digital with as well. But I hit my QR codes. I have them ready to go. So I'm going to print them off, and they're going on every single thing that I have. And the thing about the thermal print is you don't have to change no ink, none of that. It just prints in black and white, which is perfectly fine for me. You just, listen, print how you want to print, make it do what it do, okay? I wanted mine to be this big, so that's why it's only 2 to each page, each label. But I got my thermal printer from Amazon. I showed you guys that in the video, and that's what I use. Where do you buy your potpourri, and how much is it? I created my potpourri. So, well, one of them I created, and one of them I mixed with some potpourri from Dollar Tree. So my simmering potpourri I created myself. I used cinnamon sticks, I used cloves, I used dried apples, dried oranges, dried cranberries. Last year around Christmas time I bought some scrap fir. You can get that from like the little Christmas tree lots where they sell Christmas trees. They'll sell you some scraps. I bought like a whole bunch of scraps for like $2.49. I think is what he charged me, $2.50. And I took that home and I just basically, kind of broke off the branches and mixed it in with that potpourri and made this nice little simmering pot. situation going on. And then we had like some apples and oranges that was about to go bad. Baby, let me tell you something. Before them things went bad, I sliced them up and put them in my husband's dehydrator and dehydrated all of them. So I brought all of that together and mixed it all up and brought it to a nice fragrance. Put them in my little jars that I got from Dollar General. My little seal tight jars. You can get some from Dollar Tree. They got the ones that with the thing on it. I'm trying to think if I got any in my vision, but I don't, because I done reorganized this office. But they got the one with the seal tight lid on it. Put that stuff in there, wrap you some ribbon around it, slap you a sticker on the front, a label on the front, telling people what it is. Listen, that's how I roll. With the one that came from Dollar Tree, I just took the cinnamon scented one. I added in some cinnamon pine cones, some cinnamon sticks, some allspice seasoning, which is like cloves and dried orange pieces and all type of little pieces that come in the little bottle. And then I added in, I want to say some dried apples in that one too. I think somewhere in there. And I mixed all that into a bag, and then I'm putting it out there. Then I have some bags with just cinnamon pine cones that I got from Michael's a couple years ago when they had the little $10 grab boxes. Got that. I just bagged them up individually because I bought a lot, so I had enough to bag up and make individual bags. Last year I sold them for $10, but I kind of downsized the bags this year because I don't have that many left, and I'm gonna spread them out and make them $5 a piece. What else do I have? Oh, I created the coffee bean potpourris, and I actually have some over here. Y'all don't talk about my trash can, it's overflowing, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab these coffee beans real quick. So the last time I showed you guys these, I never took them back downstairs. I just was like, no, put it on the shelf, honey, because I done kind of cleared that shelf out. But here are the coffee bean ones. It's I labeled it cinnamon vanilla coffee simmering pot stovetop potpourri. And it says place in a saucepan, add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, cover with water, heat on low and simmer. Do not let water evaporate. So this is what they look like. I created the labels on Canva. And it just comes with coffee beans and 4 cinnamon sticks, and then they just need to follow the instructions on the front, and put it in a nice little pot and let it simmer slowly over the stove, and it gives them that vanilla cinnamon coffee scent for those people that like the smell of coffee when they go in coffee shops and stuff like that. And again, my warning labels will go on the back of these. So I'll basically just cut out one of these warning labels. One of these labels will go on the back of each one of these bags, and that'll be what they have to let them know not to consume this. Don't drink it, because we had a situation with my coffee beans. We don't know if they old or new, but they still have a very strong coffee smell, so they're good for potpourri. I don't advise to drink it, so that's why I gotta make sure I put my warning labels on there, okay? Because I don't want you thinking you finna pop this in a coffee pot or a grinder, grind it up and drink it. So that's what I decided to create for stuff like this. So that's one of my other potpourris that I have, that I did, that I'm adding to what I had left over from last year, because I really don't have a lot left over from last year from the other scents. So I wanted to make sure. Ooh, I can smell the coffee, y'all. It's like super strong. I just wanted to make sure that I had, something extra to fill up my table. I use wax melts to add scents to Dollar Tree candles. When I make candles, I use the ones from Hobby Lobby. They have a strong scent. Do you have a website? I love smelling coffee. I'm still working on my website. I don't have it up and running yet. I'm trying to get it up and running before Christmas. Hey, Rachel. Let's see what I miss. I also make room linen sprays, and warning labels is a must, no exceptions. Yeah, so anytime you make something like that, just create your small little warning label. It don't have to have like 50 million words on it. You just need to make sure it says warning. Please do not consume. Please keep out of reach of children. That's what mine says. Out of reach of children and pets is what mine says. And then it says may be harmful, you know, if you consume, you know, whatever, blah blah blah. I put it all on there, so therefore they don't have to come for me. Okay. Let's see. I got a checklist here. I'm gonna go off on. Any event you do, always have cash. Always, always, always. Okay. And then speaking of cash, you also want to make sure you're able to take multiple payments, multiple different type of payments. Now you don't have to have every single thing, but you need to have something. The main things I suggest you have is a credit card reader and have cash. Okay. If you don't have Venmo or PayPal or all that stuff, sometimes you can get away with that. I personally have it all, but you know, you don't have to have it all. It's totally up to you. I even take Zelle. Okay, Zelle is another way you can do like the credit card thing. And a lot of banks have Zelle. It's not just one particular bank. A lot of banks have it. My mom banks at a totally different bank than I bank from, and we be sending money back and forth. You know, so does my sister. She banks with a doggone credit union or whatever, and she still has Zelle. So Zelle is a great thing to have. If you've never heard of it, check it out. It's easy transaction process. Mine always goes straight to my business account because they use a certain information for that, and it just shoots straight to my business account, so I don't have to worry about that. But please make sure you have a debit and credit card reader. Okay, at this point, if you are far into your business and you've worked every holiday leading up until now, you should already have some way to run some credit cards. I'm sorry, you should. Okay. And speaking on that, as far as you should have something already, I need for y'all to have at least 2 tables and a tent by now. Okay. I'm just being real. I'm gonna put this out here and I'm gonna be real. Now you can take it how you want to take it, but I'm gonna be very, very transparent with you. Okay. You've made all this money, and you mean to tell me you don't have a tent and 2 tables yet? I understand we out here catching all these deals and sales, but priorities come first. Okay? After, was it Mother's Day? Yeah, after Mother's Day. Now I have 4 tables. Okay? After Mother's Day, I told myself, there's going to be gifts that you're going to have to leave behind because they're not pertaining to that particular holiday or that particular season. Okay? And I have something like that. Or that particular event. So therefore, you're going to need to at least keep 2 tables at the house. So it means you need 4 tables. I always like to take 4 tables out when I go. So I'm going to need at least 4 tables. If I only got 4 tables, how am I going to have 4 tables to go and have some baskets left over? Or some gifts left behind if need be. So therefore, I went and purchased 2 more tables. Okay? I know you're like, LB, that's 6 tables. Well, as you continue to grow, you're going to continue to need something to put them baskets on. Okay? Another thing too is you can always get on Facebook Market. They sell tables, shelves, easy shelves you can just break down and pop back open. All type of stuff that you can use to set up at your event that you can travel with. Okay. Please get your display stuff in order. Okay. It's time out for playing games. If you're serious about this, please invest in the tools and the things that you need. Tent, tables, must-haves. So don't go buy no more toys. Don't go buy no more clearance items if you ain't got a table and 2 tents. Okay? Who did? Oh, thank you. I got a question about insurance. I just signed up for a market in my area and they want me to have insurance, but when I look it up, I don't see nothing for us. You would need to go down to that particular office in your area, in your state. See, we don't have to have insurance over here. Now I do have insurance personally, like business wise. And I have it with my own insurance agent, like my own insurance company. My insurance, all my stuff is insured by State Farm. And State Farm offered me a plan specifically for me as a business owner as well. But as far as for vendor events, you're gonna have to go down, and speak to someone in that office of where you're trying to contact or where you're trying to fill it out at in your city, in your state, because I cannot speak on that. I have no idea because everybody's state and city is different. We don't have to have insurance. It's not required here, but in some states and cities it is required. So yeah, you're gonna have to speak to the professionals on that one. This will be my first fall event, October 5th. It's $50. Hours are 10 to 5. How many baskets should I take? And the Vistaprint sign you have, how much is that? Having trouble with my card reader. Okay, so with your card reader, if you can chime onto the app and still process transactions just through the app and not have to actually have the card reader itself. See, I don't always have to have my card reader on hand. I can just scan their debit card, it shoots the information over, put in the rest of the information I need, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so if you have the ability to do that, then by all means, go ahead and yeah, you're right, Angie. I just saw it. Sorry, I stopped it. I stopped to read another comment. By all means, figure out, contact the company and figure out if you can get another card reader. Do that immediately, because I'm telling you, October here for you know. As far as how many gifts I take, I do a lot of small gifts at my vendor events. I don't take nothing that costs over $50. And reason being is because, one, a lot of people, and I've talked about this a lot of people don't come for $100 gifts, okay? And if they want a $100 gift, just make sure you get in contact with them, get their phone number information, they give yours, boom, bam, you reach out to them and say, hey, are you still interested? I have this gift, or blah, 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 or I can make a custom gift for you, whoop de whoop. But when they come to vendor events, I'm just gonna be honest, they ain't coming looking for, and especially if you're getting close and close into the holidays, they're not coming looking for over $50 gifts, okay? They just not. And honestly, you would be shocked at how many $50 gifts you sell. Unless you're making like some stuffed animals or something with like crocheting or something, you may be able to swing that $50 gift. But I kind of try to keep mine in $50 or less. Okay. It's just easy that way. And around the holidays, like I said, they trying to buy for multiple people, which means they gonna need multiple gifts, which means they can't afford to spend $50 on each and every one of them gifts, or $100 on every gift. Okay. Keep your gifts simple gifts, small gifts, inexpensive gifts. Like this right here, I'm gonna sell them for $35 all day long. I have some stuff that I'm gonna sell for $15, and it's not an actual basket, so it's not like, oh, you know, I don't make $15 gifts. You better start making something for the holidays. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. You better start making something for the holidays. It ain't got to be number by 2 or 3 pieces, especially if you got a whole lot of stuff that's just like random stuff that you trying to roll out. It's okay to discount some stuff during the holidays. Now I'm not talking about discounting when you get at the vendor event. I'm talking about as you create and say, okay, well, I'm gonna sell this for $15 because I'm tired of looking at this inventory and I want it gone. So that type of $15, not getting up to the vendor event and you got something priced $30 and you talking about, I take $15 for it. The devil is a lie. If it's $30 on, that's what I want. I have 3 events and I have done 3 events. I have not had to use insurance. I guess it depends. Yes, it depends on the city, state. I do know some people that have to show proof of insurance, like all type of stuff. So you need to reach out to, like I don't know if it's the county clerk's office or whatever it may be. Figure out who it is that you can contact in regards to that, because I have no clue. We don't have to have it here in Tennessee. Something helpful is to copy your QR code for them to scan. It's quick and check out. Yes. Your QR code, you don't have to have the fancy QR code signs, honey. Get you a 8x10 a 8x10 picture frame. Get you some cardstock paper. Get on Canva. Put all your QR codes there. Or if you want to do them separate, do them separate. But you can put your QR codes on that using Canva. Print that on that paper. Slide it in that picture frame. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. It ain't got to be all bedazzled and all that stuff, honey. All you need to do is make sure you got QR codes for people to use to automatically pay you, so they don't have to wait on you to pull your phone out to scan the QR code you got on your phone. I have 7 tables and 2 tents. Some tables I keep at the house. Yeah, right, I heard about State Farm. Yeah, State Farm, listen, my agent is the truth, okay? Hey. Let me tell you something. Love my agent. And y'all see me advertise him on my, well, for those of y'all who follow my business Facebook page, Love Basket Express, you see me advertise him because sometimes I have to create gifts for him as well. He orders for me just as if he a regular customer. And so I talk about him. So if you see State Farm on my business page, that's my agent right there. I've seen that one. Please like the video. Thank you, S. Marie. Um, also have a bag of necessary items you might need. Oh yeah, we get into that. So again, get your priorities together. Make sure you have the basic necessities, which is a table. I mean, at least 2 tables. I suggest get 2 tables. Okay. One thing is, and I know my tables, y'all be like, Ebby, you got a lot on the tables, a whole lot out. Okay. Just think if I had 1 table. Baby, that table would look a hot mess. Okay. I put certain things in certain areas. Sometimes I have 1 table that's catered to $25 or less. The middle section is like my big featured items, my big grand slam baskets, my expensive baskets. I want to showcase those. That's what I put in the middle section. My other section over here, I'll put another set of baskets that's like $35 to $50. I put them right there. And then anything that's like $60 to $300, I want in the middle section, because I want the grand slams to be like, bam, you know what I'm saying? And then when they come like, well, I only got $25. Well, okay, let's mark up here. Like you let's pass the grand slam and come to this table over here. And then if they say, well, I got $35, $40, okay, well, let's slide over to this table right here. Well, how much is this? This is a little bit more expensive. This is a more expensive area. So, you know, that's how I like to do it. So if you got 1 table, it's kind of hard to do that. It's kind of hard to separate and delegate the areas of where you want certain gifts to be and stuff like that. So at least try your hardest to get 2 tables, whether it be via Facebook Market. I've seen some Facebook Market pages where people selling them tables, them fold-out tables, like $15, $25. That's way cheaper than the store. So you ain't got no excuse. All right. So we already talked about the 50 items or less. I wrote a checklist, baby, honey. Listen. Your promotional items. So you need to make sure Canva is a great source. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read y'all comments, but I don't want to get off track. So Canva is a great source to create flyers and things like that to promote your business. So I have a flyer catered to my realtors. What I did was I created like 5 or 6 baskets. I put them together. I took photos. Nice little white backdrop, whatever the case may be. Took photos. Well, actually, no, I took photos with I think it's called Photo Zoom or Photo. I think it's Photo Zoom is the app. Something like that. What it does is erase the background. So even if I took a picture with all this stuff in the background, the only thing it's going to capture is the basket or the gift that I created. So I created about 5 or 6, I want to say, I put on that flyer. And I still have copies to this day. I always re-up on my copies. And so everywhere I go, I carry this portfolio thing that has like all my different flyers in it. So when I go to the vendor events, I try to, have something advertising other gifts that I create besides what they see on the tables. So promotional items are great. You don't have to go spend $12 million on them. Get you some cardstock paper or regular paper. If you got a printer, go to Canva, create your stuff, and honey, promote, okay? When you out and about and you see somebody talking about, you hear somebody at the Starbucks saying, oh, I sell coffee, or I sell houses, or I'm about to go meet, and you hear them on the phone. I'm sorry, I don't mean to eavesdrop, but if you ever need a gift design, closed mouth don't get fed. I'm gonna tell y'all that to the day I die, okay? So promotional stuff is great. Use Canva to the best of your ability to create any type of flyer. But like with those baskets I created, I put them together, took the photos, and broke them back apart. Y'all like, how'd you get realtors? I put some baskets together, took some photos, advertised them, and broke them bad boys back apart. They wasn't selling. They ain't been sold. When I first started trying to advertise for like gift box towels, y'all, I would literally take boxes, like I would make at least 6 set of stack boxes, wrap them up in ribbon, stack them up in a nice little area, take photos. Now mind you, ain't not one thing in these boxes. They just stacked with ribbon tapped around them. I took pictures of them bad boys and I advertised myself selling gift towels. Now look at me now. I done made several orders of gift towels. I'm telling you, it don't take merchandise majority of the time. It just takes the container, a little bit of ribbon to make it look fancy, advertise it, And next thing you know it, somebody's, oh, I remember you made blah, 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 blah. Can you do something like that? Sure. Absolutely. You know, have you made it? How many of you, or if you work with, yeah, I've worked with several companies, lying through my teeth. But I'm going to get that sale. I'm going to get that clientele. I'm going to get that business. Because I believe that I can do it. Okay? We'll figure all that out at the rest. So if you just starting out, this is how I did. I put stuff together. I took photos and I took it back apart. Took the same items that I used, flipped them a few ways, added maybe one or two items to the next one, made that gift concept, took it apart, redid it. Made that gift concept, took it apart, redid it. Okay, this is how I kept rotating this. Taking photos, posting, taking photos. This is me 9 years ago. This is what I was doing. I ain't had a sale the first. I ain't had no clientele. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all my insights and my secrets, okay? Back in the day when I first started, I would take photos, advertise it, take that apart, use something else that I had, create something else, take the photos, advertise. Come on, this is, you know, this order's going out today, or this order's going out tomorrow. And people like, oh, that's great, blah, 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 blah. Man, we're not going out the door. We're not going out the door. Absolutely nothing. But they didn't know that. All they knew is I was booming back in the day. You know, now I don't have to fake it till I make it. But I'm telling you, you got to do what you got to do to get the clientele. Okay, that's just my secrets of the day. Don't tell nobody I can give you no nuggets, because I'm throwing them out here today for you now. For all you new beginners. You got merchandise sitting around, create the basket, advertise it, take it back apart. You don't have to wrap it. You don't put no cellophane around it. It don't take all that. Now, if you want to make a bow to advertise with it, by all means, make you a bow. But make sure it's a common bow that you can use on another gift if you still happen to sell a basket and you need a bow for it. That way you have, you know, like burlap, the brown burlap color, or like a solid yellow, whatever's in the color scheme of the basket. If you can do like a solid color that can be very versatile, by all means, make it very versatile. Thank you, Crafty Leo. You're the real deal. You're such an inspiration against experts. Listen, I'm trying to I'm gonna tell y'all how I made well I can say how I made it, because the Lord was walking every step of the way, but he knew I had to do what I had to do. Okay. So promotional items, promoting baskets, do what you gotta do. Now I just walk by faith at this point. It's going. Regardless. I'm boxing it up and it's going out there. But back in the day, I didn't have a whole lot of faith. I had faith that I was gonna try to gain some clientele from somewhere. And so now people just depend on me. You know, my clientele now just depends on me to come up with something that they can get real quick from me and don't have to worry about going out in the streets, shopping in these horrible stores, and, you know, standing in long lines and all that stuff. To God be the glory. That's all I'm gonna tell you. When you're standing out there, make sure you're present at all times. So ain't no sitting in the back, being on your phone, looking at TikTok. You know, it's okay to glance down every now and then to other YouTube videos. Y'all always ask me, FE, why you don't, you know, showcase like a whole lot of your setup and all this stuff. Because most of the time when I'm going out to set up, people are already pulling up trying to purchase. So my attention goes to my customers first. And then like when I go live with y'all, it's either like super slow. Like I went live with, did I go live with y'all Valentine's Day? Did I go live with y'all on Easter? You see where I'm going with this? I can go live, but I can only go live when I'm slow. Baby, when we booming, I ain't got time to be thinking about no phone, okay? Be present, okay? Somebody walk up to your booth. If you sitting down, it's okay to sit down. But if you sitting down, stand up. Greet them. Say hello. You know, how's your day doing? Blah, 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 blah. Talk to them, whatever the case may be, okay? Usually when I'm at a vendor event, I take my checkout stand. For those of y'all who have not saw that, go back through my videos. There's one with the whole checkout stand and how I built it and how I designed it and stuff like that with some crates. I'm always behind my checkout stands, and I take one of my mats, my standing mats, to make sure I'm secure, because, you know, like in them schools, it's like concrete floors and all that. Baby, I need to have some stand up. I don't care what kind of shoes I got on. I still need some extra support. So I always take one of my mats with me, my standing mats. And again, them came from Amazon. I tell you, I get everything from Amazon. But I had these standing mats from when I used to work for my other company, because we had stand-up desks. but they still didn't supply nothing for us to stand on. So I went and purchased my own standing mats. So I just rolled them over to this business. But be present at all times. Acknowledge your customers when they walk up, even if they don't buy nothing. Thank you so much for taking the time to look at my stuff. Appreciate them, okay? Because the next one might be the chicken channel winner chicken dinner, okay? When you go into your events, make sure you arrive on time. I try to be at least 30 minutes early than the time for us to go in to set up. I try to be. In most cases, I just arrive right at the setup time, which, like, if the event starts at 10, sometimes they'll let you set up at 8 or show up at 8 or show up at 9, whatever the case may be. You always want to be on time because the last thing, listen, I've experienced this before, especially with the one that I do during Christmas. Y'all, when I tell you I was running for Jesus, trying to get my table set up before that event started. The last thing you want to do is be sitting there still trying to set up your booth when people are starting to show up and purchase. You done missed by 5 or 6 sales because you ain't got your stuff out ready for them to look. And they ain't finna stop. Because they like, oh, she ain't set up. I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to go on to the next booth and the next booth and the next booth. So make sure you got all your stuff ready to go and get your tail up and out the door. Okay? As I'm slowly growing into this whole craft and fair and holiday festivals and all this stuff, I'm slowly continuing to learn my time management and things like that, because back in the day I used to be up, I'm talking about up to like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and turn around, had to get right back up and get to that event by 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Because you're already tired because you stayed up trying to create last minute stuff or finish creating the gifts you want to take and all that stuff. It's just like these regular holidays. That's why I told y'all, going forward, I'm going to continue to create every single day. And with that, I want to already have this stuff boxed and ready to go. So when it's time to go to the event, all I gotta say is I want that box, that box, that box, that box, all those baskets, and my husband and I can just start loading. I don't want to have to stay up the night before and trying to figure out what else I need to make and stuff like that. I don't want them problems. Now, I can't speak for everybody else, but I personally don't want those problems. So my advice is to make sure you're ready to go, whether it be for Valentine's Day, Christmas, if you're going out and all that good stuff, be ready to go. Okay? Don't be up 24 hours of the night trying to make 15,000 Valentine's Day gifts because you don't have the amount that you want to put out there, or you don't have whatever. I personally, going forward, I don't have a certain amount how I'm putting out there. I don't have a certain amount. Now, I will count the stuff to, say, okay, I got 10 of those, 15 of those, 20 of those, blah, 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 and make a note of that. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to make 500 gifts. Or I'm going to make 300 gifts. The what? No, I'm going to make as much as I can make. Because I want to make as much as I can make. I don't want to limit myself, I'm going to make 300 gifts, or I'm going to make 100 gifts. And then when those 100 sell and you had to go back home the next day after you tired from staying out there all day and make some more so you can go back out, the devil is a lie. What the truth will tell you, I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to do it. I am not about to do it. I will find a way to store this stuff up here, whether it be, I don't know what it's going to be. But at this point, my husband was telling me I should get a pod, one of those storage boxes that you can put on your property. He was telling me to get one of them and just store like all my Easter stuff and all that stuff in there. So when I'm ready to get it, I can just pull it out. And that'll also eliminate some space out of here too. I can actually put, blankets and everything else out there, store them up, and it still be on the property versus getting a storage unit somewhere, down the road, around the corner or something like that. So we'll see how that flows. But as of right now, I'm going to make it do what it do. Y'all know me. But yeah, make sure you arrive on time so you don't be stressed out. And that's with anything. If you're not even doing vending events and you're doing street sales, get your stuff together and be ready to go. Don't be talking about, oh, well, I was going to go out at 9 o'clock this morning, but I didn't make it out to about 1. What? No, be present out there as soon as them people open their eyes and say, thank you, Lord, for letting me see another day. When they come out the house to go to the gas station, whatever the case may be, you need to be present. Okay, make it a conscientious effort to be present at the time that you need to be present. Okay, so another thing is to create a checklist, not only of like the supplies and stuff you're gonna need to carry, like scissors, tape, bags, string. Listen, all that. You're gonna need all that. Always have some type of string. Dollar Tree sells like the little utility string in the tool section. I got several rolls of that, and they are very, very great quality and very long in length. So just an FYI, Dollar Tree got a lot of things. The bungee cord things Dollar Tree sells, all that work for me. And the bungee cords they got, I think you get like a 12 pack or something for like $1.25. So check your Dollar Trees and get you some tools, because you're gonna need them now. Because if something go blowing away, you need to tie it down or secure it down. You got to be able to find a way to make it do what it do. Make you a checklist leading up to the markets or the festivals or the street sales or even just Christmas sales altogether. Whatever you pre-making, make you a checklist and say, okay, I'm gonna make 10 of these. I'm gonna make, or I'm gonna take 10 of these. I'm gonna take 15 of these. I'm gonna take. So let me make sure I got all of them. So okay, I got 10 of these boxed up. Okay, good. We got that. Okay, I got 15 of those boxed up. Okay, good. Let's put that over there. We got that. Mark my checklist. You know what I'm saying? Make a checklist. Keep yourself together. Okay, the week leading up to the day you go out, or the week leading up to the day you go to a festival, or the week leading up to the day you just decide you ready to sell. Whether you have an open house, that's a good idea too. You've got a lot of church members and family friends that you trust, that you want them to come shop at your open house. Decorate your house and have an open house with baskets and gifts and stuff everywhere on tables and stuff. It's okay to do it at your house if you know them. I mean, it don't hurt. It does not hurt. It does not hurt at all. And you can serve like Christmas cookies and maybe like some hot cocoa as a treat for people to come shop with you at your house. I think Lady Di does it with her neighbors and stuff. Like, y'all, it's so many ways to shake and bake for the holidays and stuff like that to get you some extra ends. Now I'm spitting these nuggets out. Y'all better grab on, okay? But having your checklist really does come in handy. And then, like I said, that's also with supplies. Always carry zip ties, scissors, tape, string, rope, bungee cord things if you can find them. What else, honey? I'm trying to think. What else? Any display items that you need to like prop your gifts up. If you don't have any display items, go to the Dollar Tree, grab a couple of the crates. If you don't want to grab those, get you a couple of boxes, wrap them with some cute Christmas paper. Use them as to stack your gifts up and make them level on different levels. You ain't got to go buy nothing. Grab some of them Amazon boxes and wrap them with some Christmas paper and make a design for your table. Tablecloths, banners, like all this stuff needs to be on your checklist so you know. And I might create a checklist and just like, send it out or whatever. I think I may do that for like off of my business, and you can like add to yours if you want to or whatever. But I think I may create a checklist for you guys to kind of like go off of, just to give you a general idea of the things that I carry out. I may or may not use these particular items, but I want to always make sure I have them on hand, because you just never know. Okay. Make sure you price everything. Make sure everything is pre-priced. The last thing you want to get out there and do, they be like, well, how much is this? And you be like, it's like you started because you don't know what you want to put on there, or you had an idea in mind, and now you at this point you feel intimidated to put that price or share that price with them because you think they're not gonna buy it or you're gonna miss a sale. Let's not do that. Don't put yourself in that predicament. So with that said, as you're creating, go ahead and put a price tag on it. Even if you don't put the price on it right away, go ahead and put the tag on there so you have no choice but to write something on there. Whether it be the week before you go out and you say, okay, I want to take all of these, let me go ahead and put prices on it. The tag is already there. So you're obligated to put a price on that. You're not going to set it out there with a blank tag, right? So when you get ready to take these down or put them together and box them up so you can have them all together in one space, go ahead and pop a tag on it. That way, when you look at them, even if you ain't priced them yet, you can go back and say, I got to put a price on these so they got tags on them. Make it an obligation so you have no choice but to price this stuff. But the last thing you want to do is have something like this that you know you want to sell for $35 and you say, $20. And you like, man, I should have sold that for $35. And then you just lost your blessing and your coins. Like, come on now. Don't do yourself like that. Hey, everybody that's coming on. I looked into shipping containers, but the cost of weatherproofing and climate control should be taken into consideration also. An extra 600 to 100K were my estimates. So the pod thing that I was telling you about, I just wanted to store like toys and stuff. Like I don't want it. It's not gonna store like Bath and Body Works, perfumes, and all that stuff because regardless, you gotta accommodate for both weathers. So it won't have any liquid items. It won't have any candy or food or anything like that. It'll just have like, just like the plastic toys. Even with like the blankets and stuff, you know, they'll be in either totes or some type of, you know, container to justify them as well. It just be like that type of stuff. Like I don't want to have candles and all that stuff out there. I just need it for extra stuff like that. And also I'm probably gonna just keep like all of my tote containers, like my Easter grass and all that stuff in there too, so it won't be like a whole bunch of, you know, craziness going on inside that pod. And it's pretty reasonable. I think it was like $100 something, like $120, something like that a month or something like that. And I was like, that's not bad because I was about to go spend just about that amount at the what to call it. And you know, we had a conversation about that, all of us did, where it comes to like, oh well, you got to make sure that that's like, you know, people don't have bugs that's traveling in there and all that stuff. See, I don't have to worry about all that in the pod. And I can debug it, like for being outside in the yard and stuff like that. I can do all that to keep it from having issues. But it'll be right in the proximity of me, okay? So I don't have to worry about traveling, loading my car up, trying to get all the stuff out at a certain time, or trying to clean it out because it's just not right and all this stuff. I can just move it from out there to inside the house if need be, okay? If it just don't work out. And it'll save me time and energy as well, so, and gas. So that's why I was looking into the pod. But like I said, it won't be for body stuff. It won't be for, it just be for like the major things as far as like Easter toys. No crayons, none of that will go out there. But just like the toys in general, like the games and all that stuff that can be stored out there, that's what it's gonna be for. And now mind you, my Easter stuff, I ain't gonna really make it that long, okay? Because by the time I wipe out Christmas, the Easter stuff is gonna already be pretty much in the house, okay? Because I'm gonna have plenty of inventory space to bring it on in and get it ready. So what I would do is I would bring in Valentine's Day and Easter right as soon. And I'm telling y'all, here in Tennessee, we don't get all the, you know, it don't snow until January. So by the time Christmas is over, I got plenty of time, plenty of sunlight to bring in all my stuff and swap it out and move, you know, and put Christmas leftovers and all that stuff out there. So it's a good rotation source for me. You have to find what works for you. Okay, so back to my checklist, because I made a checklist for this video too. Yeah, we talked about price and everything. Make sure everything has a price, from small gifts to big gifts. If you have a set of small gifts like my ornaments, I'll have one sign that says the price on it. I'm not finna individually price an ornament. I'm not about to do it. I didn't do it last year. I put a little sign in front of it, and they knew what the price was. They grabbed half a minute that was according to the price, and that's what it was. Like, I think I did like $3 each, or 2 for $4, or something like that. Somebody little deal or something, honey, just to settle. Listen, I know we like to go and we want to make like millions of dollars. I'm telling you right now, those small items will definitely add up if the price is right, okay? Now, like I said, I can't remember if it was like $3 a piece, or it could have been $4 a piece, and then like 2 for $7 or 2 for $6 or something. I mean, or 3 for $6. I can't remember. I had some type of deal going on. And I'm probably gonna have the same deal. When I figure out how many ornaments I have, because I do plan on going back to Black Fridays. Rachel, Daddy's Treasure Chest, I'm hooked. Okay, I'm hooked, sis. 50 cents for all them ornaments and stuff that I know that I sell pretty well. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going back to see if they put out some more. But anyway, all the stuff will definitely be priced. And then the next thing on my checklist is to make sure I tell you guys to practice your setup. So even if you have to go outside for a few minutes, take a couple tables out there, set up, like if you got like display items, like I said, if you got like boxes or crates or something, you can use as a display item to help prop your gift up. What I mean by display items, like here's your basket, okay, and then you want like something to prop it up. So you take this box here, and you set the box, nice. You got it wrapped with a nice little cute wrapping paper in the color scheme of all your decorations and stuff. And you got this box here, and then you using that to prop up your gifts to make them elevated. So then the rest of your gifts will sit down below and gravitate around it. Practice that, because your main thing is to get all of your props in order. And then if you want to bring out a few gifts or something to like level it out and set it up or whatever, then do that. I did one setup prep one time on camera. I can't remember what video it is. And I did it downstairs in my dining room because I don't have a dining room table. We don't eat the dining room table. I gave that to my mama. We don't sit at the table. And so anyway, I used my dining room table, and so I set up like 2 tables in there, just to see how I wanted to like decorate and fix up my table when I show up to the event. So therefore, I took pictures with my phone. So when I got there, I could be like, okay, well, this go here, that go on this table, that go on this table. And I'm looking at my pictures like, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. And I was set up in no time. So if you practice your setup and practice how you want to design it and things like that, and I'll probably do a couple more videos on that as well, just showing you how I use display pieces to set up stuff, just to kind of give you guys an idea for those of y'all who are new to the whole game. So those videos are coming too. But yeah, practice your setup and make sure you have some type of formality. I'm gonna tell you right now, XO, X out, just laying everything on the table. It's different if you have like larger gifts, but when you do like these vendor events and you have a whole lot of small gifts and flat concepts, you want to make sure you can advertise these. So like when I show up to my vendor event with these, I'm definitely going to have several of them stacked like this, but I'm also going to have one in the front leaning against the ones that are stacked, so people can actually see what they look like. So they'll definitely be in a spot where I can stack all of the ones that are created together, and then I can have one as a display. And even if I don't lay it against here, with this type of setup, I can use those, y'all know those wire picture frame holders or display holders or whatever they call them things that Dollar Tree sells. Pretty much everybody, but you can get them, for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. I can use one of those and set it in there and hold that up just like that. I think they use them for like holding books and stuff like that up. You can use one of those for like flat concepts. I know a lot of people say flat concepts don't sell, but it also depends on how you set that flat concept up. You can't just put them out there like everything flat. Like you're gonna have to display and shape, at least one of them so people can see, oh, that's cute, that's nice, let me see what that's got going on. They'll be like, oh, okay, I like these, I'm gonna buy these, I want to get this, or I want to get 2 or 3 of these or whatever. That's how you sell it. Sometimes it's about your deliverance. You sitting there with a whole bunch of boxes stacked on top of each other talking about flat gifts concepts on, and I'm coming for nobody, okay, but you sitting there with all this stuff stacked up like this, and you talking about all your flat concepts looking just like this, and you say, oh, my flat concepts don't work. I see why. For one, they got to come over and see exactly what you got stacked up. So why not display it to a certain extent to where people can actually see what you have in that flat concept, and they're like, oh, I like everything in there, that's cute, I like how you design this, blah 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 blah. Are they all different, like blankets and stuff like that? Yeah, sure, you can, different blankets for different child. You ain't got to get the same ones, blah blah blah, whoop de woo. Okay, well, let me get 6 of them. So, okay, sometimes it's just your deliverance. So again, practice your setup, because you want to make sure that you advertise these to the best of your ability to get them sold. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. Okay. So we already talked about tent. We already talked about tables. We already talked about the fees. let's reiterate on the fees for those y'all just coming in. I try not to do anything I personally try not to do anything that's over $100, unless because I have some that's like started out at like 50, then they end up raising 65, then they raise it up as it got bigger, they raise it up to some. If I know I've sold, I'm gonna go ahead and keep paying it. But if it's just me starting out, I will not give you over $100. And honestly, me starting out, I don't like to give over 50. When I first started out, I didn't do anything that was over $50 because I was still getting my feet wet. And I didn't want to, jump into something that was really not beneficial. I've never heard of it. Unless they got like a whole bunch of Facebook pictures on their Facebook page, because most events advertise on Facebook and they create a whole page for it. And you can see like previous photos of people at the market, previous setups, because a lot of serious vendor events will take photos of all the people, the vendors and everything, and how it was so busy and chaotic in there. When you see that right there, you're like, oh, okay, I might go ahead and swing that for $100. But anything over that price, for me personally, I don't do. Unless it's like a 3-day event and they be like, oh, well, it's $250 for 3 days. And then again, you go back and you research that event, because I do a lot of looking at photos and stuff. You ain't got nothing to show me, I ain't finna go for it. I don't care how busy you say it be. If you ain't got no advertisement and you ain't showing me nothing about the previous year and the year before that, we ain't got nothing to talk about. But unless I heard word of mouth from somebody say, oh, you need to set up for this because it was so awesome, it was blah blah blah. Word of mouth can get you some business with me too. But as far as like just jumping out there paying $200, $300, $400, $500, the devil is a lie. I can't do it. But my advice for anybody that's just starting out, $50 or less. $50 less. Like I said, the farmers market that I got invited to is free. Absolutely free. First Saturday of every month starting in August. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do at least till my reefs and stuff is gone, because I'm not making no more. I only make reefs now by order. Okay? I'm not making no more after that. How to find the vendor events. So, and I'm sorry I'm not reading your comments, but I'm really trying to get through this because I don't want to keep y'all up all hours of the night. It's already kind of late. How to find the vendor events. The best way to me is Facebook. You can Google, but Google gonna bring up everything on the sun. If you go into your Facebook search engine and you type in, for ours is, we got several. We got vendors, Middle Tennessee vendors. There's a group for that. And then when you join these groups, make sure you look at how many people in the group. If it's like 2,000 people in the group, baby, that ain't the group for you. Go to the ones that say like 14K, 48K, 50K, 16K, stuff like that. Because when you see that many people in that group, that means those vendor event groups are rocking. And then there's like 4 or 5 of them that I rotate through every day. Yeah, I said it, every day. Because I'm always looking for something new and something exciting to join in with. I personally like the ones that's either in November or December. I did one that was in September, which was pretty good. But with that one, it was more of like a fallish theme and like a kind of more like a DIY, sort of like the farmers market. But because it was like super early, still in the month. So that's the reason why I told y'all at the beginning what I'm taking to this farmers market. It will not be big, huge, extravagant baskets. They don't come for that. And it's too early for all that anyway. I like to bring the small gifts and the little potpourris and my leftover reefs and my little ladders and cutting boards and all type of stuff like that. Just simple little gifts that people may be interested in. That's what I'm going to take to that. But the big extravagant Bath and Body Works gifts, no, the devil is a lie. We won't be doing that up there. We won't even be doing that in September. And I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying, me personally, I kind of feel for the atmosphere. And I know I've been to several farmers markets. They ain't coming in there looking for Bath and Body Works. I'm just being honest. But they are coming for looking small gifts and little interesting things. So if you make, like I said, candles or potpourris or t-shirts, sweaters, all the above, don't be scared to pre-make sweaters and stuff and set it out there. Listen, faith without works is dead. You got faith in your business. Oh, I'm gonna make some t-shirts and I'm gonna make them by order. Everybody's so stuck on making stuff by order. You listen. You keep on waiting on the orders if you want to. You gotta work for them orders. And if you ain't putting that out there to work for them orders, how you expect to get an order? make about 10 to 15 sweatshirts and see how they sell. You know, if they sell well, hey, by all means, guess what? Go buy you about 15, 20 more. Get you about 50 more. Try them out. If that continues to work in these festivals and stuff, by all means, grab you some more. I'm personally right now looking for sweaters right now. I want sweaters. I don't want t-shirts. I've done enough t-shirts, as y'all can see. I'm good on t-shirts, but I don't want to sell t-shirts. I want some sweaters. Because I feel like that'd be a great little asset to my vendor space, is to have me like a little section with like just sweaters. Everybody love a good sweater. So I'm looking for a nice vendor to give me some sweaters at a decent price, because I'm not trying to spend $1 million on sweaters. And then I'm just gonna get me some transfers, because we're not doing the whole cricket bobbing and weaving like I got here. Never mind, I had fun making this t-shirt. I bleached it first, and then I added my words in here. But that's not where I want to be. I just want some simple sweaters I can throw together. Well, not throw together, but you know, make nice and cute, and add that to like my little gift shop. I like to add something every single year if I can, to expand, and just to help me grow and go places. So that's my idea. Now, will I have them out this year? Probably not, because I'm still searching for the right vendor and stuff like that, but I'll get there one day. But how to find vendors? Facebook. Like I said, you can Google if you want to. But me personally, Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok, sometimes you can probably find a few. But Facebook has been my main source. I just joined the community groups that pertaining to vendor events and looking for vendors. And I scroll through to find the one that suits me. I click on that, and most of them have the application. Beware, there are scammers on there that will try to take your money. Okay, but most people that are real will already give you the link to the application, and most of them use the Google Docs, which is easy. All you gotta do is sign in with your Gmail or your email account, and you slide on right to the application. Scroll up through the application, because sometimes they don't tell you the fee in the posting. You gotta scroll up and see the fee on the application, and baby, when that fee say over $100, I go back to their page, because they give you they event page. I'll go back to the page and I'll review the page and make sure it's worth that $200 or that $150, and I'll be like, okay, I'll wing it. Like I said, I've done the 3-day one I did in Ashton City, Tennessee last year. That was the first one I tried to do, the 3-day one. I think I paid, was it $50 a day? It was either $25 or $50 a day. I think it was $50 a day. Yeah, it was like $50 a day. But you didn't have to do all 3 days if you didn't want to. And so I signed up for it, and I was like, if I'm gonna go in it, I'm gonna go in it to win it. If it don't work out, listen, that's a lesson learned. I know we hate to spend money, but guess what? Y'all waste money on things worse than trying to sell some stuff. I mean, listen, I tell my sister all the time, like, she always, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Because you eating out every day. Learn to cook. I know how to cook. Well, get in the kitchen. You talking about you ain't got this and got that, because your priorities is messed up with your coins. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor or nothing like that, but I know if I'm trying to do something else with my coins, I ain't finna waste it on no food. I'm gonna pack me a ham sandwich or something before I leave the house, make sure I got something to eat as I'm out. But anyway, let me see what we got going on here. Hey Nessa. JCPenney's had nice sweaters at good prices. Yeah, but I'm trying to buy it in bulk, Nessa. I need bulk, because I want it like in several different sizes, including plus size, because I'm tired of going to these festivals first and foremost. And ain't hardly no vendors with plus size clothes. Like, what the world? I'm telling y'all, that might be a second business of mine. Y'all stay tuned. We might be working it out, because I'm sick and tired of y'all neglecting the plus size folks. We like nice sweaters. We want a nice and cozy little outfit. Don't sleep on the big folks, okay? So, anywho, I'm looking for a nice vendor for that, because when you get up into the plus size section, they like to charge you a whole lot of extra dough. I don't mind paying extra, but don't be trying to take it through the roof just because I want you to send me some 2X's and some 3X's. Okay? Back to school event pop up on my Facebook. It's legit. Through our detention center and multiple sorority and fraternities will be there, and other businesses. Great time to network. There you go, Alicia. Right there. Sweaters or sweatshirts? Probably just like sweatshirts. Like just the regular solid color sweatshirts. And I actually only want one color. I don't want to try to tap into 12 million colors, not right now. I just want like a cream color sweatshirt, but I want them in multiple sizes. So I'm trying to find the right vendor for the right price. TikTok says XXL is a size 12. Yeah, they're a fool. Definitely a fool. Any school events y'all can sign up for, go for it. Most of the school events are not that expensive. The one I do, speaking of which, I got to get ready to sign up for them, because she said they gonna open up the application. Listen, this one that I'm doing in December, that I do every year, if you don't jump on it, like it literally like the first day or first two or 3 days that they open the application up, you will not get in. That's how serious it is. That is how serious it is. But this year, I'm gonna take my camera, since I got a camera this year, y'all. I'm gonna take my camera and I'm gonna try to set up and try to do some vlogging. I'm gonna have my nephew there, hopefully, again this year. He was such a great help last year, but hopefully I can have him again this year. Him and my sister, and even probably like my mom. My husband ain't coming because he gonna go hunting. I already know him. He ain't about that life. But I'm gonna try to have some extra people there to help me vlog, to kind of give y'all a sense of how that one flows. Because woo-wee, it's like walking in the shopping mall during the holiday season. I'm just gonna be honest. That thing be rocking. So I'm gonna try to set up and do like some vlogging and be better at that with these events. But if I'm by myself, it won't happen. It just won't happen. I can't do it all. But yeah, I'm looking for sweaters, like some cream color sweatshirts. Just like a jogging suit type sweatshirt, just solid, pull over your head, throw your arms in there, and it's a nice little sweatshirt, because I wanna press some items on it. And I want them in like multiple sizes, and I want to at least try. I want to start out with like 10 per size. And I know that's very little, but hey, this is my first time trying out like clothing as well as other stuff. And I don't want t-shirts, because I'm trying to sell these during the wintertime. And I feel like during the wintertime, a lot of people gravitate to sweatshirts and stuff, and they always looking for a new shirt to, put their hands on. So Times Creations here. She has great shirts she creates. Yeah, I already got the design. I just need to find the actual plain solid shirts. That's what I want. I found a church vending event last month. $75 was a waste of time and money. Nobody bought a thing. I like your suggestions and tips. I'll be doing inexpensive gifts. So with the church events, I don't really sign up for church events. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Church folks, they love to like, hey, it's so beautiful, but they don't buy nothing. You can use it as like promotional thing. But for $75 for a church event, yeah, no. Honestly, I'll do like a $25, but it's got to be something that is like, I'm talking about they got at least 50 or 60 vendors. Then I may give it a shot. But if you give me the list, or you send out the list and it's only like 20 vendors on there, yeah, no, I won't be there. That's just my own personal preference. But I don't really do church events. I love school and organization events, stuff like that. Church events, yeah, no. That's a major no for me. I've been there and done that. That's why I said no. I've been there same way you, but I don't think I paid $75. But I went to one. I think it was like $50. Baby, listen. It wasn't even enough people to pass out cards. I said, my husband said, I think he went with that. He was like, man, what is this? I said, I guess she didn't advertise well. I don't know. So that's why I do a lot of research when I sign up for them. Before I sign up, I look at their, um, Facebook pages or promotional pages and photos, and I'm telling you, I'll be doing some digging on these folks. And if I can't find them on Facebook, guess what I do? I take their information, whatever the name of the event is, and I Google it. Because somebody done posted a review, a photo, or something. Okay? And most cases you can find, more information on them that way. That way you can see, oh, I do want to, join this one. I do want blah, blah, blah. And make sure the person that advertises has a phone number, email address, all the above, some type of contact information. Make sure you click on their Facebook profile and make sure they legit. Because some of these people be posting events and you go to their profile and they didn't even their picture on there. There's some random pictures on there. It ain't got no friends or nothing. That's how you know they scammers. So you gotta do your digging. Please make sure you secure yourself before you go signing up for an event and the person fake. Check out their Facebook page, because whoever it is should have a working, active Facebook page. And if they don't, move on to the next one. Okay? Family Dollar should still have those solid color sweaters for 97 cents. Our Family Dollar's closed. We only have 3 left open and they ain't got nothing. Okay? I got those sweatshirts too, Rachel, so I'll be watching you do correct. Wait. What you say, Rachel? What you say? Who had blue black? I got a ton of plus sweatshirts and hoodies from Family Dollar. Yeah, our Family Dollar, it's a no-go on that. We don't have but 3 left open, and the 3 we got left open, 1 is in the hood, and they don't even have clothes in that one. And if they do, it's like the kid clothes, of course, all the undergarments, and then maybe like some shorts and stuff. The one down the street from my house would be a better option if they did have sweatshirts, but they don't have any at all. And then the other one, they don't even have a clothing section. All they have is the undergarments, socks and bras and panties and stuff like that. So we kind of got the chopping block over here in Tennessee. They closed all of them. So I don't have any options on getting any from Family Dollar. So that's why I'm like, and I've been searching in dirt cheap, Rachel, but our dirt cheap prices, boy, they are redonkulous. Not ridiculous, but redonkulous in them prices up there. And I really haven't seen any like type of sweatshirts, anything like that I can kind of like invest in up there. So I got a few wholesale places that Yummy T talked about in her video about shirts and stuff, and I'm working with one now to kind of see if I can get some of the decent price, but we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed. If it don't work out this year, I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward to make it happen for the following year. But I wish I could go to Family Dollar and get some. What's the name of the heater you mentioned some time ago? The Buddy heater. It's a Buddy heater, Buddie, heater, or it might be Buddy. I can't remember how they spell it on it. I think it's Buddy. You can get, it's 2 different kinds. You get the small one or the big one, or the regular size, I guess. I got the small one that has like a round face. It's kind of about, I want to say, now it's a little bit smaller than this, but it's a round face, and it's a little propane heater. Works wonders while I'm outside. Also, y'all need to start investing in them hand warmer things, the little shaking things or whatever, the hot hands or whatever. When Dollar General put them on sale, don't be neglected on them. Don't neglect those, because if you expect to sit out in the cold, you might want to get some of those, okay? So I definitely invested in those to make sure I have plenty enough for me, of course my husband when he goes to hunt, and then also to put with some of my baskets. So I definitely went and stocked up on all of those for a penny. Yeah, we got them from 2 different stores, and I took all the 12 packs, all the multi-packs ones, and the singles. And you give them to me for a penny, I'm gonna take them, okay? Yes, that's it, Shatira. I didn't want to say it on camera because I couldn't remember how it was what the name of it was, because I ain't been on there in a couple of days. It's Aviva Wholesale is a great option for blanks. That's the one I've been trying to figure out, as far as like prices and stuff like that. My church has nickel garage sale every year. This year, everyone gets a free flyer and card about my gifts and creations. I can't sell anything there, but I could advertise. So Sandra, so why don't you create a basket as a complimentary donation for a raffle or something? Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna do some type of raffle. And if they're not doing a raffle, why don't you offer it as a raffle? Say, hey, if you want to be, if you don't mind, if you want to raffle off one of my baskets, I don't mind donating a basket for a raffle, because one, you put all your information in there, all your cards, all your flyers, whatever information you want to get them, and two, it showcases your work, not only to the people that are trying to win it in the raffle, but it also showcases your work to the church, so that when the church see what you can really do, they can be like, oh, we may want to make you a vendor. Okay, you see where I'm going with this? You see where I'm flowing? Okay, so sometimes it's okay to donate a few here and there. Because I'm telling you, you want the clientele, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Now, I don't go around giving out 12 million free baskets, but I sure enough, well, if it's going to chance me of getting future clientele, and especially from my church, because y'all know I'm a vendor for my church. I done signed the W-9 and all, okay? We certified. We ready to go. So anytime they need me, they order they sick and study and all types of gifts. And I do deliver them, and they pay the delivery fee. All the, like, Women's Month is next month. I got them gifts going out. We ended the men's, we call this the men's month. We ended the men's month next weekend. I got them gifts going out. Listen, I'm telling you, get in where you fit in. With Temu have solid shirts for cheap and bulk. I don't know about Temu, because I'm taking a chance with their sizes and how they fit. I got a whole case of hot hands from Amazon while no one is thinking about it and need to grab another one. Right. Get them now before the season starts. Donna, yes, I have found some who back I almost ordered them. They were the ones on Amazon. Sometimes, depending on the weather, I kept some in my truck this year. One-stop shop. Oh, good night, coupon interest. Let me see if I know I missed a whole lot of y'all comments. Lady sent me a flyer for a gospel quartet event, and they want $75. Nope, went last year for free, and it was a waste of gas for my house. From my house to Little Rock. First off, the gospel quartet event, that ain't got nothing to do with no baskets or no gifts. I'm telling you, you gotta pick and choose your events. Don't just jump on it just because somebody invited you to it, okay? Check out Lane 7 Apparel. Their sweatshirts are really great quality. They're a wholesale supplier. Okay, will do. As a matter of fact, let me write this down. Lane 7 Apparel. So true, I was almost scammed. Gratefulness discernment kicked in. Yes, pay attention when you sign up for those events. There are some scammers out there. I repeat, for those who didn't hear me the first time, there are scammers out there that will try to take your money, okay, and leave you in the dust. So make sure you do a lot of thorough research on the person that's advertising. Make sure they legit. Make sure they got a legit Facebook page. All the above, because the last thing you want to do is be scammed out your $50, $60, $70. Now, I don't mind paying it, setting up, and the vendor just don't go my way. I will get over that. But it will piss me off if I give you $75 and it ain't no event to be heard of, and you are not a legit person. So, do not. Believe me, I done caught myself several times back in the day And thank God I never had the chance of actually physically getting scammed by somebody with the vendor events. But there are several people out there that will try it. Lane done told us about them folks at the church several times. Yeah, I listen. I don't do them church folk. Unless I'm a vendor and the specific people come to me and say, hey, we need baskets for such and such. Can you get them out this week? I sure can. Can you get them out next week? I sure can. He said you had to set up an account with Seymour to purchase from them. I've been looking into Alibaba too, Bassett Craft and Decor. Hobby Lobby online. I don't really like Hobby Lobby prices. I'm trying to go back in y'all comments. My husband said go to... Okay. That's what you was talking about, Nessa. Let me write that down too. Distributor. Nessa, tell your husband I said thank you. I'm gonna check him out. I'm telling you, when I find that one vendor, I'm gonna be locked. I'm gonna be locked. But again, I probably still won't do but one color until I get, in the wraps of it. Because I'm really not a t-shirt and shirt person, but I feel in my spirit that the Lord is telling me you need to. I'm enlarging your territory, so you need to enlarge your flow of things. I guess I can put it that way. So I've been praying about it, and I'm like, Lord, I just need, I want to start adding on one thing every single time. But I don't want to do t-shirts because I don't want to sit here and make 12 million t-shirts. With sweatshirts, I can do a certain kind and be done with it. With t-shirts, it's a whole nother avenue, and I'm not about that life. Which is the reason why I don't sell the ones that I make and show y'all or wear every single day. These are just for the comforts of myself. I always like to have some inspirational t-shirts, and I know it's good to support people because I have bought a few from certain people, but if I can make it, I'm just gonna make it. That's just me. Plus size matters. You better say it for the folks in the back. Doggone it. We matter now. We like some cute little outfits and sweatshirts and stuff, and I love my leggings. Wear leggings every day. And you ask my husband, I got 2 drawers full of different types of leggings and all colors, and give me some nice sweatshirts to wear with my leggings. Okay? I don't want to wait. See, back in the day, you can go to Walmart and get some $5 sweatshirts all day long. But they ain't $5 no more. And that's what I was like, oh, I can just get some from Walmart for the time being. Man, I'm not finna go pay $20 for no sweatshirt. I'm gonna charge like $50 just to, $60 just to sell a sweatshirt. Anybody can buy no sweatshirt for $60. He says they're the best. I'm checking them out. Check with Broders as well for shirts. Broders. For shirts, all kinds of bags, hats, and everything, wholesale in bulk. Okay. Hey, Stephanie, you welcome to the live. They have all brands. Okay, GMV, gotcha. I got that down too. Yeah, I'm making myself a checklist check with all these people. Google wholesale blank. See, I tried that, and Google be getting on my nerves sometimes. It be pulling up everything but the right thing. And some stuff I click on, it's bullcrap. So I like to reach out to my community and my friends from all over the world that know something about something. Because you can always learn. Now, I'm not the person with all the knowledge. You can always learn from folks, And why not reach out to the people I know that got some info that don't mind sharing, okay? Lord, let Lane make us some cute shirts. Like she be wearing so we can buy them. Oh, Lord. Now, these are so easy, though, for real. All you need is a paint sprayer and some bleach. Literally, I took a piece of cardboard and I laid it in the front where I wanted my words to go. That's why it's solid black around here. Now I'm giving y'all some tips. Now, listen. If you're just in the mood to make your own shirt and you got a Cricut machine, even if you ain't got a Cricut machine and you buy like those, like Rachel does, which I'm probably gonna start doing too, buy those transfers, you can still do this process. Okay, get your piece of cardboard, nice size, nice square, make sure it's even. Set it in front of the shirt where you want your design to go, and cover that part. Lay the shirt outside on the grass. You gotta wash it anyway, so don't have no feel. Lay it outside on the grass. Take your paint sprayer. I mean, not a paint sprayer, but one of them garden sprayers that Dollar General be selling all the time. Put you some bleach in it. Okay? You got your shirt laid out flat. Just start bleaching all the way around the box. All the way around the box. If you want to do the back, you can do the back. But I didn't do the back. I just did the front. And whatever peeped through, I didn't care if it peeped through. But I just did the front of my shirt. Hence is why you can see all the color coordination combination. And you see how it kind of bled, but it didn't bleed a lot. But I bleached all the way around it, and you just let it cook in the sun. The sun will cook it. You walk away for 10 minutes, you come back, and you see already it's changing colors. Let it sit out there to get it as bright as you want it. And then once you got it where you want it, you take that shirt, you bring it in the house, you throw it in the wash machine. Now, I did multiple shirts at one time, that way I can wash all the shirts at one time, and then I can put whatever I want on it once they, I hung them up and let them dry. And once they dried, I was able to bring them up here or print out what I wanted each one to say. And once they dried, I used my heat press and just press the words on the front where I wanted to be. It's just that simple. So if you ever want shirts like this ain't nothing but bleach, okay? You just lay it out in the sun and let it cook. Child, I thought that shirt had the design. Did you put cardboard to not let the bleed to the back? Nope. I didn't even use cardboard. I'm telling y'all, the only cardboard part I used was the part that covered the front where this square is. You see this square where I got it where the words are? I just put a piece of cardboard right there. I ain't putting nothing else up on it. Now you can if you want to. Honestly, I really didn't care if it bled through the back or not. But my main purpose was to make sure the front was covered the way I wanted it to be covered. And as you can see, I kind of went all the way down with the sleeves, but not really. You know, but it really didn't bleed through as much. So you got a few specks on the back, but it's not as much. It's not as strong as the front is. And it don't take long for the sun to start. It's got to be a sunny day. Can't be no cloudy day. It has to be a sunny day. And the sun would just take that bleach and start working it in that shirt. And before you know it, I'm telling you, like 10 minutes, you go back out there and check all your shirts on the ground. And they done already turned. Oh, I thought it was metallic paint. No, it's bleach. So like my navy blue ones that I wear, they got like the little gray spots on it. That's bleach. I bleached them. I'm telling you, I put them all out there. So those y'all who trying to do Christmas shirts, t-shirts, and you want to do a little something fancy, go ahead and grab you a whole bunch of red t-shirts if you can find them on clearance now. Or if you want to just buy the $5 from Walmart, it's still not that bad. You get you a bunch of red t-shirts, and you can take them out there. Just line them all up and make sure you fill it. Make sure you get like probably 2 gallons or a gallon of that bleach, because you're going to need quite a bit of bleach if you're doing like 10, 15, 20 shirts. And you just take that sprayer. You ain't got to stand close. Just take that sprayer and just start slanging that bleach everywhere. And let it cook it in the sun. And it's going to turn them red shirts. Like, I think the red shirts turn like white or whatever. It's going to turn them red shirts white. And once you get done bleaching all them shirts and then you get them the color you want them to be, and if you want to, like I said, if you want to X out this part, that way you can really see the words on it, or if you want to just make it all bleach, it's up to you. I prefer to X out because you can keep that solid color solid, so when you put like white or whatever, it shows up better. Honey, take all them t-shirts and toss them in the washing machine and wash them all at the same time. Get your little drying rack. I got a little hanging rack. Honey, put all them things on the hanger. Now, you can dry them if you want to. I personally don't want to dry. I like to hang them. But anyway, I like to hang all my clothes because y'all know plus size clothes be shrinking. So, anywho, you can put them all, you know, on the hanging rack or however you want to dry them. Let them dry. Get on your Cricut machine or grab you some transfer thingies or whatever. Baby, he pressed some words on there and get out there and sell them t-shirts. I just don't want to sell t-shirts. I don't know what it is about me selling them. I prefer like to try out like sweatshirts or something and make it simple and easy and to the point. But yeah, Walmart has the shirts too on clearance. Yeah, so now's the time if you want to get, if they got some on clearance, just grab you some clearance ones and make you go to town with you some shirts. Thanks everyone for hitting the like button. You can also use fabric spray on the white shirts to give it a tie-dye look. Yeah, I already do white shirts. I hate wearing white shirts. I have to wear it when I need to wear it, but I really hate wearing white shirts. I got every color but white, really. I got a few white ones, but after a certain point in time wearing white shirts, they just go bad. So I just feel like, you know what? Forget all that. That's events I'm going to do the raffle, but it's everything a nickel. I would do a basket with 5 penny items and sell the raffle for 50 cents. The price they pay for a hot dog and chips. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Tasha just posted some from Walmart. It can do different shades of pink on the red or faded to white. I love it. I love your shirts. Thank you. Yeah, so listen, I'm just trying to put y'all on game for those of y'all who want to try to make t-shirts and you want to kind of make something different, which everybody's making these, but I didn't really care. I mean, you design your shirt the way you want to design your shirt. You spray it however way you want to spray it. If you want a certain design, if you want like one side bleached and then the other side plain, that's up to you. Who gonna tell you what kind of shirt you need to be wearing? Long as it's comfortable, okay, you know. But like I said, I wanted some encouraging stuff. So this one says believe in yourself. And you just pick whatever vinyl you want, whatever vinyl in your stash, your heat transfer vinyl, or your transfers, the ones everybody's making, the transfer sheets. That makes it easy. You just press that on the shirt and go about your business. Your moderator ain't playing. I love S. Marie. That's my girl. But anyway, that's all I had for today, y'all. I just really wanted to do a rundown because a lot of people been asking me questions, and I know a lot of y'all are starting to sign up for events because you're just trying to test the waters. It's okay not to do 12 million events. Please don't try to do 15,000 events, okay? Sign up for a few, get your feet wet so you can get familiar with it, so you can get, you know, because it's kind of, you know, a lot of people say they were scared to go out to sell on the streets. Vending events can give you a little feel too, okay? But at the same time, it's just a part of the experience to just have fun and just be creative and just showcase your work and just be proud of what you created and things like that. And you don't have a whole lot of people nickel and diming you at vending events, okay? It's not like really being on the streets. I'm telling you, it's a blessing for people like, oh, I want 6 of those, and they ain't even ask you about a discount or nothing. They just buying them. I'm telling you, when you start, the more y'all start getting out there and y'all start realizing that people are willing to pay your price, I'm telling y'all, your whole attitude and atmosphere will change when it comes to those who walk up to you and be like, can I get 2 of them for $50? Absolutely not. But you can get these 2 over here on the $25 table for $50. Well, I want those. Well, if your pockets ain't there, then you ain't there. I'm sorry. Now, I don't say that like that. Y'all know I ain't finna be rude to no customer, but I'm just like, well, unfortunately, you know, you can't afford, well, I won't say you can't afford, but unfortunately, these are out of your price range, is what I'll say. And then I'm like, but I have, you know, all this on this table. These are awesome gifts on this table that's within your price range if you be, you know, if you're interested in looking at them or whatever. You know, it's just, you got to learn how to word it. But again, your presentation is everything. You have to display them, no matter whether it's a flat gift or a tall gift, a high gift or low gift. You've got to show some type of display to showcase it. Make sure your ribbon's on point, all that good stuff. If I have any more tips and tricks I can share with you, I'll try to throw them out in a few shorts just to make sure, you know, you got it down packed. Thank you for the information. Inspiration. May God continue to bless you. You too. Well, okay, I like this. If you broke, you're broke. It is what it is. I'm trying to tell you, it's not my fault that you don't want to pay my price. When you go in Walmart to get your groceries, you don't ask them for a discount in Walmart unless something broken or missing. And most people still don't ask. They just put it back down. So stop coming to me talking about I want them 3 baskets for $50. The devil is a lie. Now what you can do is come over here and get you 2 baskets for $50 and go find you some more money. and then come holler at me. Or you can buy this one basket for $50 and figure out what you're gonna do about the other two people you're trying to give a gift to. Cause listen, I used to be the one that I would nickel and dime because I wanted that sale so bad. Because I had that one experience where I stood my ground. This man pulled up. He didn't even get out the doggone car. Pulls up talking about, can I get them two for $75 or whatever it was, $80 or whatever it was. I can't remember what the price was on them, but it was way beyond what he trying to pay. I said, no, sir, I can't do it. Well, they just gonna sit there. I said, well, I guess they just be sitting here. Soon as he pulled off, it was a Mother's Day. This girl pulls up, and she needed a basket for her mom and her granny. Y'all, she didn't even hesitate on the price. She bought both of them two baskets that he tried to nickel and dime me on. For the price I had on there. Didn't hesitate, didn't think about it. I want these two right here. From that day forward, and I was on the streets. From that day forward, I told myself I would never, ever let somebody nickel and dime me again. So if I miss a sale because I refuse to take $25 for a $40 gift, oh well. You better come over here to this $25 table. And if you don't see nothing, then hey, there's another vendor around the corner. Check them out. They may got something for you in price range, because I don't. I bring it back before I do all that. I spend too much time, too much energy, too much money, too much everything, trying to be too much brain power to be as creative as I could possibly be to create these gifts. And you want to nickel and dime me on it? Yeah, no. That is me on the streets. Well, they will just sit there. I'm trying to tell you, I've been fun and informed. Good night, everyone. Yeah, so I learned to say no, I can't do it. It's hard because you want that sale so bad, but move around. Could you kind of explain why you think sweatshirts is easy to sell versus t-shirts? Just one clarification. For me, because I'm only gonna do a certain type of sweatshirt, and I feel like if I do t-shirts, I want to put like 12 million things on it, which means I'm gonna mess around and spend $12 million trying to do that. So I kind of want to just go with one particular color sweatshirt, and then like 2 different designs, and then just test the waters. This is just me starting out. Now I may gradually decide, okay, well I'm gonna branch off into t-shirts and stuff and just add that. But for the time being, I just want to start with sweatshirts, and I feel like it's easier for me with sweatshirts versus trying to do t-shirts, because like I said, I'm gonna be want to try to put 12 million designs on a t-shirt, and I don't want to start with t-shirts because I've made t-shirts in the past, so I know personally how I operate with t-shirts, and I know if I get this one color in this sweatshirt, I only got a certain amount of things that I can match with that one color, and I feel like that one color is really awesome color, which is like that mauve or off-white color, that I want to try to experience a rotation in that. So it's just a personal thing. It's not nothing that I'm telling y'all you got to start with sweatshirts. It's just a personal thing for me. Don't sleep on Pop Chef. You better know it. Right. How much you... Hey guys, I'm just joining. I missed a lot. I'll go back and watch me play. Vonnie, yes, baby. Doing t-shirts are addicting. Yes, that's another problem, Hope. That's why I'm... Why y'all think I got so many that I wear every day? And it's a lot that y'all probably ain't even seen that I keep forgetting that I got in my stash. So, God used that man to give you confirmation that you're worth, powerful testament of his glory. I'm trying to tell you, Katrina. Somebody better tell that man, move around, sir, with your broke self. I ain't trying to talk about you, but with your broke self. And then he probably wasn't even broke. That's another thing. We pulling out a wad of money talking about, let me get it for $20. Sir, you just pulled out $20,000. Get your life together. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more because it is mighty late. I really enjoyed y'all. I hope I answered the majority of your questions. If you have any more, just go back and put them in the comments, and I'll try to address all the questions in this video pertaining to vendor events and things like that. If there's anything I didn't touch, love the live. And Esmery was on point. Esmery is that's my sister. I tell you, she got my back 100%. I love that girl. The next live I do, I'll schedule it. And I'm gonna do like just a simple little raffle or something. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to give away. But we get there. So I hope for y'all that's saying goodbye, I hope y'all ain't signed off yet, because I'm talking about a raffle. But anyway, I do a whole lot of advertising with that once I get it together. I've been pondering with my husband because I want something good. So we'll figure it out. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for hanging in with me tonight. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe. For those of y'all who at work at night, don't fall asleep. I try to keep you up as long as I could. But we'll see y'all the next one. Peace.